What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the brand new title update for Madden 20. They have some decent changes that just came in this morning. More of a smaller update, but you know I like to keep you guys up to date on all of the changes happening to Madden. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy today. I am just a little bit under the weather, but we're going to still get these videos out for you guys. So if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date on the latest Madden news, including updates, Madden tips, and all that good stuff, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any of the uploads. So today, like I said, we got a small update that came in, some decent things here that were addressed. I do believe there's going to be another update coming really soon. I'm going to actually do a video probably in the next couple days that's going to go over what you can expect in the following update, because this was a small, kind of just like a little quick update, but there's going to definitely be some bigger ones coming in the next week or two, so I'm going to do a video on that as well this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. So for today's update here, it says, to ensure Madden is the best game possible, scheduled updates are deployed by the Madden development team to add features to the game after launch and to tune gameplay based on community feedback. Our launch updates focused on many of the issues that Madden players report to us. We thank you for your feedback to help improve Madden 20, yada yada yada. So this update here is a little bit more of like a gameplay and stability update, but there's definitely some gameplay stuff here that was addressed. Nothing for franchise. This isn't a franchise update, but there's going to be some franchise stuff coming in the next big update. So for you guys that are looking for certain things as they pertain to franchise mode, that's going to be in the next big update, because what they kind of do, especially early in the year, is they have so many updates that get submitted and they take time to go through the review process. So when they're nailing a few things down, you know, they can submit a update for review, you know, kind of like some quick ones to get out there, but there's like the bigger ones that they kind of work on for a little bit longer and try to gather the most things for. So this isn't one of those type of updates. So one of the big highlights here is Colts fans, I think, will be happy about this. It says Colts wide receiver T.Y. Hilton has been upgraded to a superstar X Factor to replace former Colts QB Andrew Luck, who recently retired. So the X Factor player for the Colts was Andrew Luck. Obviously, like it says, he retired. So now they took T.Y. Hilton from a superstar player to now a superstar X Factor, which is pretty cool. I think that makes a lot of sense, as he is, you know, probably the best player on that team now, or at least the best player on the offense. You know, the best skill position type player. So his X Factor ability is the rack 'em up ability, which is perfect for him. He is going to win rack catches versus single coverage when he gets in the zone. So basically, if he's a one-on-one, you put him on a streak. When he's in the zone, he's going to run past him. So like Odell Beckham and Antonio Brown also have this ability. And that really makes sense for T.Y. Hilton, because you know, he's a good route runner, but he's a burner. He gets over the top, you know, a few times a year when he's cooking, so that makes sense. He still has the double move elite ability, which gives him a higher chance of success when running double move routes. He also has route technician. Now, I don't know if he had this previously. Maybe you Colts fans know. I don't believe he had this one previously. The route technician gives you quicker cuts while running routes, which is any route. It could be a post, a corner, an in, out. So that's actually, I think, one of the best wide receiver abilities, because when you have those quicker cuts, it's almost like having the best route running anytime you run any route. So, and T.Y. Hilton is that type of a guy. So when you're playing with the Colts now, no matter what route you have T.Y. Hilton on, especially if they're in man coverage on defense, he should get pretty good separation when you combine that ability plus his route running plus his speed. He's going to be a really tough cover in the game. It also has another note here. It says X Factor updates will only impact franchises created after today's update while using the custom roster option when creating the league. These changes will not impact existing franchises. So kind of an issue we saw a few updates ago when they updated the offensive line abilities. If you already have an existing franchise, T.Y. Hilton will not be updated as an X Factor player. It'll only be if you're doing a franchise after this update went live. And they did speak about this on stream. Kralo said that it is something they're looking into, and they want to get some type of a fix there for people that have existing franchises, because obviously between the offensive linemen and then just all the other X Factor and superstar ability updates that are going to occur throughout the year, you know, people started their franchise the day the game came out, the week the game came out, and they want to stick with that franchise all year. They might already be a year or so into that franchise. They want these updates to be happening. So they said they are looking into it. Hopefully they can actually get something in there for you guys, because that would be kind of a bummer if I mean, you can't restart a franchise every time the roster gets updated with new ability players. So that they have to really try to figure something out with that. They did a global, it says general stability and connectivity improvement update, which is good because we definitely have saw some issue with the servers, definitely connection issues. So they did do a general stability update across the board, so you should hopefully see less like disconnects and just things of that nature. Gameplay updates, they did some minor gameplay updates, mainly fixing some stuff here with abilities. It said they fixed an issue with the backfield master, backfield mismatch, and matchup nightmare abilities. Now, to my knowledge, I think there was kind of a glitch with these abilities. So basically, if you have a backfield master or a backfield mismatch or a matchup nightmare, that means like I think Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, they have some of these abilities. So in other words, if you're one-on-one with like a linebacker, they're not really going to be able to like really cover you, which, okay, in real life, that's true. There's really no linebacker that can check those guys pretty consistently in real life when they're running a route out of the backfield, whether it be a little Texas route, an in, out. They pretty much cook those guys all day long. So it's very hard for those guys to not only keep up with you, but even when they are close and they're like trying to contest the catch, it's almost impossible for those guys to get interceptions. The problem is, the glitch with this was you could literally, I saw a couple clips of this, like you could literally have like the entire defense on one of these players and they would not be able to stop them from making a catch, because the bug there was that, well, they're not really the ability kind of prevents you from being able to get an interception, at least from a CPU perspective. So even if you put the entire team on one of these running backs, they still couldn't like defend the pass. So I think that's the bug there that was addressed, which, I mean, rightfully so. That's a ridiculous bug. So they got that one fixed. The next one here, it says they fixed a QB scramble bug when hot routing the PA zone fake jet. So this is something a lot of people were up in arms about. This is the unsackable QB glitch. They had attacked a couple of the issues that were causing this to happen. If you did like a certain amount of like, I don't know, adjustments, I don't know the exact adjustments for it, but out of some of the zone jet fake sweep plays, if you did a certain thing, your QB could get into a state where he was unsackable. There were a couple instances of this happening. They fixed those instances in the last update. Then there was still some more instances of it happening because somebody else had found another way to do it, and then that got out after that update was already out. So now they have definitely attacked another one of those ways to do this. It says here, in our previous title update, we mentioned that we fixed a similar issue. There were 2 cases that caused the QB to enter a bad state, and the previous update only fixed one of those cases. This will fix the other known case, which is specific to the PA zone fake jet sweep. So I don't know if there's another way to do it. There may still be. To my knowledge, I'm not sure. I think this might be all of them, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody found another way to possibly pull it off, because that's what people do. They find ways to do crazy stuff in the game. It says here some Superstar KO, the new game mode. They just did some general stability improvements to that mode, because there definitely were some issues where you would get stuck at the loading screen a lot in that. Like you would complete 1 game or 2 games, and then when you're trying to load into your next game to keep the streak going, you would get stuck at the loading screen. So I'm assuming that's what this meant, because that's really the only problem I've seen for myself playing the mode, and just other people was just getting stuck at that loading screen, which was, you know, killing, you know, people's progress. So that should hopefully now be fixed. And then here, last but not least, we got a couple things from Madden Ultimate Team. It said they fixed an issue causing unreadable text to appear in the season progress bar after losing a MUT Seasons game. Not really anything huge to write home about, just kind of some little, you know, something they had to clean up. They also fixed an issue causing the mission list to be cut off when having too many items present in the MUT hub. So just some like little, you know, things on the surface there, some things that just weren't appearing right in terms of like graphics on screen. But that's it. Not a huge update. The main thing is they fixed a couple bugs with you know, with the abilities and with gameplay, and then the T.Y. Hilton update, and then just some stability updates. But like I said, I'll have a video coming this weekend that's going to address things that they should be looking into for the next update. I know there's an update coming later next week, and then there's probably another one after that. So I'll be going over the things that I've heard that they're going to be looking at, things that should actually be fixed, and just everything you'll need to know about it going forward, because I like to keep you guys up to date and in the loop of what's going on. So that's going to be all for today. If you have any other questions below, feel free to ask and I will answer them for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, as always, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.